Eclectic Roots Groove playlist, curated by RCSQ Records, week 43. We've done 43 weeks. Can you believe it? It's so much fun. When you're listening to Eclectic Roots Groove, I guess every genre or the algorithm figures out, yeah, I'm now dialed into what you're all about. And Seth Walker definitely popped up, and I just love researching who he is. I'll just give you a couple of facts. So Seth Walker, Why to Worry, is our next song on the Eclectic Roots Groove playlist. So he has had a career of over 25 years. He's lived in Austin, Texas, New Orleans, Nashville. He's done over 11 albums. He has 45,384 monthly listeners, which is no small potatoes. Particularly when you're looking, the majority of artists that get less than 100, and not to belittle myself, but learning how to build up an audience. When somebody has 45,000 monthly listeners, he is definitely well known. And he does tours across the country, across the world on a regular basis. If you go on his website, Seth Walker, and the latest song is Why the Worry, and actually that's the song that caught my attention, and what we'll be putting on the playlist. And I go to tour dates, and you see Friday, April 4th, the Hotel Utah Salon, Saturday, April 5th, Sunday, April 6th, April 9th to 13th, Wednesday, April 16th. And this guy is just booked, which means that he's highly popular, and he's doing a fantastic job. Currently, he's based in Asheville, and if you look at his bio, when I've talked about Eclectic Roots Groove and how I created the genre Eclectic Roots Groove, based on a style of music being a mixture of songwriting of Americana or words of Americana, the rawness of blues, the rhythm of funk, the energy of rock. That's Eclectic Roots Groove. And then when you go to his Spotify and you look at his bio, it says if you buy into the what we call the big tent theory of Americana, and you have a blend of blues, gospel, pop, R&B, rock, and a dash of country, the big tent of Americana, then he's your poster boy. And he definitely fits within the genre of Eclectic Roots Groove. So I'm going to play a little bit of the song at the beginning, and a couple of things which I just love about it. Miss my connection train. One thing I love right off the bat is, which I love about songs when they do it, no long introduction. He's right into the words right from the very beginning, and then you can hear his voice. His voice is super, super cool, soft, a little bit of gravel, and the mix, the way that they do the mix is intimate and close up. I love it when you have a production where you can hear the lyrics super clearly. It's right up front. The band is playing around him. Late, sitting at the station, twisting my fate. Found myself at a church and the preacher's blowing smoke. Hands on. Found myself at a church and the preacher's blowing smoke. Great line. Watch, never move so slow. Oh, I worry. I worry. I was coming up short, had long sleepless nights. No wind under wing, I just couldn't take flight. Asked myself again and again. I love that line. Only God knows the end of your story, so why worry? It's great lyrics. And then when you go into listening to him play the guitar, he's quite adept at playing the guitar. The reason I like it so much is it's not too busy, very clear, melodic. They talk about him at the very beginning that he has a great sense of lyrics and also melody. And you can get that sense when he's playing the guitar as well. The notes, the person I was thinking of when listening to him, and this is good, obviously a great compliment to him, is B.B. King. And B.B. King, when he played, it wasn't like he was, ripping all over the place and creating wild notes and showing how fast and adept he was, but that he had, why he's so lovely to listen to is that he was so melodic and he just picked the right notes in the right place. And I think the same applies to Seth Walker's playing, particularly in the guitar solo. So let's take a listen to it.
And the joy you find, and the one kind of love that won't leave you crying. So why worry?
The reason I like this song also really well, as a person of faith myself, where your faith is the foundation of what you do, but that your music isn't overly proselytizing, but that it's just sort of clear and creating the explanation of why faith makes sense. I think he does an amazing job in the lyrics that he writes to create a welcoming and understandable view of his faith in a way that's understated, but that makes you curious as to why he finds it as valuable as he does. And I think he does such an elegant job in doing that, just as a side point as well as a person of faith.
Why worry? Why worry? Why worry? Only God knows the end of your story. So why worry?
Only God knows the end of your story, so why worry?
Why worry?
So enjoy Seth Walker. Enjoy the new edition, Why Worry, his latest single. And actually, if you go on to, as a compliment to him as well, when you go on to his website, he's got a great website where there's lots of stuff and merchandise, photos, videos, bio, contact information. He's done a really elegant job. So hats off to Seth Walker, and hats off to the new single. And I'm wishing him all the best, dude, and everything that you're doing. I think you're doing a great job. Love your music. And welcome to the Eclectic Roots Groove playlist.